That's not good.
I'm going to go bankrupt. Cameron.
We're not going to penalise you on top of that. So you'd mentioned you have some objectives coming up on the golf course. Those objectives would be stated how in bullet point form?
Expectation management, self-critical, and my post-shot routine.
Got it. So inside of that, we'd best be able to assess those things under some level of duress or stress, right? So let's play a game. What are you accustomed to playing with your peers, your teammates on the golf course? Playing for money.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's play for money. So you should be rewarded for offense, right? Because you need to be able to make 4, 4.5, 5 birdies per round. So every birdie earns you a reward.
Okay.
What's a reward that would be satisfactory to you?
$5.
5? Well, let's make it 50.
Okay.
So $50 per birdie. You have to be penalized for a bogey, right?
Okay.
Should it be proportionate?
Yeah, it's playing pretty tough today.
You ought to be rewarded for a bogey or penalized for a bogey?
Oh, sorry, penalised for a
You're
bogey.
going to be penalized for a bogey.
Yeah.
Should it be proportionate to the reward for a birdie?
From where I'm at in my game now, where I'm trying to get to, making less bogeys, like bogey avoidance and double bogey avoidance, I'm trying to...
Should hurt more, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make it hurt more. Yeah, let's make it 75 for a bogey.
Oof,
Yeah. On top of that, there's another game within a game.
Okay.
And that game is reflected in stats on the PGA and LPGA Tour, which is bounce back or reverse bounce back. So if you do happen to make a bogey, if you bounce back with a birdie on top of that, it's 100 for that next birdie.
Okay, nice.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you can bounce back like PGA Tour players do, then you cover up. In fact, you double up from the, well, not quite, the cost, right? But the opposite is true as well, though.
Okay.
Like, if you follow a birdie with a bogey, then it's a $100 loss.
Jeez, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right? So
And,
we're
if
on
and bogeys on top of bogeys?
That's not good.
I'm going to go bankrupt. Cameron.
We're not going to penalise you on top of that. Okay, so
Blowing a hurricane out here.
First hole, he already selected a club and he's going back to the bag for another club. 155.
Yes, sir.
You don't know pin location.
I don't. Can you tell
Would
me
you
where
like
it is?
to?
Yeah, if you could.
Of course. Yeah, we're playing for real here.
I didn't know how much you want to take my money. So
We're playing for keeps. It's less about me wanting to take his money. It's more about me trying to expose the type of or the type of person that we'd be playing under some level of duress, like competitive play.
Yeah.
You think it's fair, Al?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
Perfect. What club are we going with? 155 into the wind.
Yeah, I'm playing it 175. Low trajectory.
Grade it.
I hadn't observed the ball flight before you asked me grade it.
Okay. I was talking about grading the performance real quick. Because I'm trying to keep you in a place where you can manage this.
Yeah.
And it's reasonable to expect that if we can manage the ball flight, we must be managing the movement better, yeah?
Yeah. I would have given that a B-.
Yeah. Okay.
This is like death down
It's
here.
death, yeah. Uh-huh.
Thanks for the heads up.
Shot. Did that one come out as intended? Because
Yeah.
the tee shot came out exactly as intended, right? So the reason you're in a bad situation down there is because the intent, the plan for the shot wasn't accurate enough. And it wasn't accurate enough because you didn't have full information, did you?
Yeah.
Now,
And
whilst that
overplayed.
is, whilst that's on us not providing information, it's on you for not asking enough questions to know where should I land this in order to get close to the hole.
Sure.
And so for future reference, as we move forward, so you're earning money, not paying me, ask more questions.
Yeah.
Good save.
Cheers.
Well done.
Thanks.
Well done. Nice shot.
Cheers.
You've got to cover it probably 15 short. There's a little downslope there. If you fight all the way to the hole, it is mostly into the green, so it should stop relatively quickly.
How many from the left or right?
You've got middle, you probably have 15 left. You see the right edge of that bunker over there?
Yeah.
And then the left edge of the right bunker is the right edge of the green, which will also kick it down and to the left.
So
So basically anything in that green grass you see up there should end up on the green.
Yeah.
Good line. Back edge probably?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. How soon did you know it was gassed and 3-puttable? How soon off the face? Error detection kicking?
Pretty soon.
Pretty soon.
Yeah.
Mm.
Kind of a little bit rushed.
What sort of
but-
pitcher do you putt to? What sort of pitcher do you putt to?
What sort of what?
Do you putt to a pitcher?
Oh, putt to, yeah, sorry.
Do
I
you
understand.
stand
Yeah.
over it with some
Yeah.
sort of picture of
Yeah.
where it's going to roll,
Yeah.
the pace it's going to roll either through a point or to a point
Yeah.
with?
That all happens in my think box. Behind the ball.
Oh my God, it's not in your play box?
No.
Oh my God, it needs to be in your play box.
There is as I tracing the curve,
Yeah.
that's in the
Okay,
box.
yeah.
But all of the decision making is done in my think
Oh,
box.
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
The pre-planning's back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the execution is more often than not informed by the picture you're creating, because that picture is direction and also the force. Do you
Yeah.
agree? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that picture is how much speed is this ball going to be rolling in the hole with, perhaps, right?
Yeah.
Is it going to be dripping over the edge? Is it going to be hitting the back edge?
Foot past, 2
Where
feet
is it going to
past,
be
yeah.
captured?
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
We got action. We got action. Down 50. We're going to bounce back now.
So you see this orange stuff that's kind of sticking out about 80 yards, 90 yards
Yeah.
out there? That's kind of your center.
Okay.
And then right edge of left bunker, left edge of right bunker.
Swing, 127.
Okay, we're trying to land it all the way there. What's the wind?
Even with a low trajectory.
Yeah, 1 or 2 short, so 127, 124. So the wind is?
In off the right, 10 mile an hour.
Yeah.
I'd say it hurts with a low trajectory, 6 to 8.
Okay, so that 124 goes to 130.
Yeah, I was thinking a low. I don't think it's really going to jump from that lie, so
Okay.
like a low 130 should.
130.
Yeah, low 130.
You might like it. We might get some bounce back money here.
Cheers.
Nice job. Up 25.
256, 241.
Okay, so we need to cover 241.
I shall try.
So
There's the wind.
probably landing at just a couple short of the hole. 255, call it.
Okay.
Where's our wind?
Down off the right.
Yeah. Not a ton of it.
Yeah,
Kind of like 4 o'clock almost.
yeah. I'm feeling it because if I hit a fade, it's going to be quite fighting almost into it.
What do we have behind it, Cam? We've got a lot behind it.
Plenty
Probably
behind it.
25.
Plenty behind
So
it.
let's not play any help because we're trying to get it there, right? So
Yeah.
255 is just play 255 normal, especially if it's going to cut.
Yeah.
Bit of wind. Come on. Stay up. How soon did you know that one was 15 feet short?
As soon as it got to the top of the hill.
So in your brain, off the club face, you thought, yep, I hit it at a speed that's going to
Yeah.
get it around the hole.
Yeah, I thought, yeah. Just didn't factor enough wind and not enough.
Yeah. Did you have a clear picture of that ball being around the hole before you hit it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did, yeah.
Okay, so 192, there's a little slope that'll kind of release this down to the hole. I think it's probably 8 short, so 92 you said, so 84 is our target to land. We've got wind. What do you think? Just straight behind us?
Yeah, a bit off the left.
Okay. So 184.
Less
Little
9 or
down.
10.
Yeah, I'd say 8 or so. So 76.
76.
Yeah.
Okay.
What iron's that?
This is a 7.
Handy? Win 25 or lose 50 right here.
That's right.
So you mentioned like post-shot stuff. I think it can continue until we get here. As a caddy, this was something that I wish I had learned when I was in college. You landed that, what is that, probably 7 short?
Yeah.
So that's 85. And it didn't release at all. So you can take that with you. If you were playing 18 holes, you know now, okay, we didn't need to land it 7 short because it's not going to release 7 with a full 7 iron,
Depending
right?
on the wind, yeah.
And then there's a hole over there that is the same direction. The wind's going to face the same direction, so you're going to know kind of how it affected it, right? We could have played either less wind or we could have tried to hit it farther. And if you do that on the second hole, the third hole, the fourth hole, by the time you get to 17, 18, you know how far the wind is affecting each shot, and you know how far a lot of your clubs are going in that specific moment.
Yeah.
That was one thing that, like, as a caddy, you have to do. I can tell Harry, hey, 3 holes ago, we had the same wind direction. Your 7 iron, you nutted it. It went 195 or whatever it was. So you can kind of use that as a baseline the rest of the day. Similar to the shot you hit on the par 3 that airmailed the green. We probably could have had a little bit less for elevation stuff, but the wind didn't really touch it.
Yeah.
Right? So you can kind of use that as a gauge, like, okay, we were playing 15 yards of wind on that hole, and we didn't get it. So if we have a straight into the wind shot coming up and you're going to flight it again, maybe just go to 10.
Yeah.
So, on course, process. The process, as long as it reflects what we started to see, as we stopped talking about other stuff unrelated to performance, as we got through those first 2 holes, I like.
Okay.
The more information you gather, the more accurate the choices that you're going to make and the more rewarded you'll get for the quality of execution that you can demonstrate.
Yeah.
The expectations, they simply need to be high. You play around and are around when you are around other world-class players, you will recognize that they have expectations that are super mistake intolerant. Right? They expect the best, and it's a double-edged sword. They'll oftentimes carry on being mistake intolerant because it strives or causes them to strive and work hard to chisel out the small differences between a 25-foot miss or a 40-foot eagle attempt versus having something inside of 30 feet. So at the top of the pyramid, the difference between number 1 versus number 25 in the world versus number 100 in the world, it's small. And given that those differences are that small, it demands that your work and also your attitude towards excellence always be high. The other side of that is that there is a error forgiveness, almost a mistake amnesia that they have that allows them to work hard to trim the fat on the things that prevent them from hitting excellent shots, that they won't carry the burden of or the weight away from poor shots as much as sometimes others do. So this mistake amnesia is almost a superpower. So navigating that pathway is difficult, and we'll continue to talk about those things. That kind of anchors to your self-critical piece there, doesn't it? Yeah. And then the post-shot routine, I think Al synchronized that point really
on the last
well.
hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Are you 25?
You do. Thanks, man.